Hi, just checking it's recording. Oh my goodness, where to start? I didn't want to post again too soon because I thought after 4 videos last weekend you might be a bit bombarded, and I thought you might like a break. So I've had so much to say. I could have posted every day this week, but I thought I'd leave it till today. I was hoping not to post it in bed. I was hoping to go out in the sunshine earlier, but I haven't made it that far. It's been a busy day, and I've just been trying to cope with one step at a time. So here I am in bed, and it's the evening. Haven't quite got my pyjamas on yet, but I'm not far off. Yeah, this week has been a bit crazy. I don't feel like I've really got anything done. By the way, I'm hoping that that this camera's not gonna fall down, because I've got a new lap tray this week for the bed. It's like a table thing that goes over the bed, and I've kind of got the camera at the moment balanced on that and 3 boxes. So if it tumbles down halfway through this, that's why. I'm going to try and sit really still so it doesn't fall. But yeah, after the busyness of last week, I have been absolutely exhausted this week, and the pain in my back got so bad. I've been up the doctors twice this week, and it's just, normally I've got a grin and bear it attitude, and I just kind of push through, keep the smile on, and go, I'm fine. And normally I can cope like that, but this week it's just got the better of me. So I went to the doctors, and he's put me on tramadol and amitriptyline, as well as the meloxicam and the codigamol that I was already on. So yeah, it's a bit of a concoction at the moment. When I'm taking it all, it's helping a bit, but the pain is absolutely horrendous. I'm not sure. I didn't mention the other day as well, but I'm not sure if it's completely the fibromyalgia. I think that what's also going on a little bit is I've got scoliosis, which I haven't told you yet, which means that I have a curvature in my spine. I had an operation on it when I was 11, and I have consequently got a metal rod attached to the full length of my spine, with pins and screws and everything, so my back doesn't bend, but it's still got a slight twist in it. So it's got a bend, sort of like an S shape, and my rib cage is a bit twisted as well. So I'm not sure that that's probably partly as well contributing to the pain that I'm getting at the moment. So yeah, not just fibro, there's other things. But interestingly enough, actually, probably good point to point out there that a lot of people who have fibromyalgia also have other health problems as well, and usually health problems before the fibromyalgia has even started. There's I mean, people I know have had all sorts of things, from cancer to yeah, various different types of cancers actually, and some people have had mental health problems, depression, anxiety. Some people have had various different illnesses. Glandular fever is one. I mean, I had glandular fever a few years ago, and I think that really ramped it up. Some people have had serious operations, and that's kind of kick-started it. So there's a number of things, but most people who've got fibromyalgia have also got other health problems along with it as well. I've got completely off the tangent there of what I was talking about. I've written a few notes down today because I keep forgetting what I'm going to talk to you about, and then I get off the video, and I think, oh, I was going to say that and I didn't say it. Excuse me, I'm losing my voice this evening. It's going really croaky, and I'm straining to talk, but we'll press on. So yeah, I've got this medication this week, and one of the things I wanted to sort of talk about was the fact that it's a real toss-up with medication, the choice as to whether to take it and how much to take, because when you take it all, it can get rid of the pain, albeit temporarily. It can lessen the pain, that you're in. But then you've got to weigh up the side effects, and the side effects can sometimes actually be worse than the pain itself. You know, sometimes you can feel really spaced out. I know sometimes when I take certain drugs, one of the side effects is being really sleepy. I'll come on to that in a minute. But sometimes you just feel really spaced out and sometimes depressed. Some medications I've taken, I've ended up feeling like I'm in the room, I'm present physically, but my head is just not there. It's really weird to describe it, but it's like I'm not myself, and it's so strange, and I really hate that feeling. I like to be present, I like to be in control, and I feel like I'm more in control when I've got pain and not on the drugs, than I do when I'm taking drugs and just completely out of it. And I hate the feeling of depression and the low feeling that you can get with some of those drugs as well. I just hate feeling like that. And excuse me, I remember saying to the doctor, you know, last year sometime, I said, look, you know, I don't want to take these drugs that you're, you know, these painkillers that you're offering me, because I said, you know, my body feels like it's falling apart. Like nearly every bit of me is either in pain or not working properly. And it's horrible, but I feel like because of all that, I feel like the only thing I've got going for me sometimes is the joy that's inside me, and my personality, and my outlook on life, my positive outlook on life. And that's you know, really kind of helps me through. And I said, you know, on these painkillers that make me feel depressed and low and just not with it, like, if I'm going to feel like that, like what's left to enjoy of life, you know? So actually 90% of the time, probably more than that actually, I just choose to put up with the pain but be positive and keep the smile on and keep going as much as I can, rather than take loads of painkillers. Having said that, for the last couple of months I have been on a daily dose of meloxicam, which is quite a strong painkiller, and as I say, at the moment I'm having to take this tramadol. I haven't yet taken the amitriptyline this time round because I really don't like that one. That's my kind of desperate go-to if I really can't sleep. And last night the tramadol kicked in and helped me sleep. So fingers crossed that, you know, I won't need to take the other one. Get by with as little as I can. So yesterday I took the tramadol painkillers. I took 3 after the doctor had prescribed them to me throughout the rest of the day, and by bedtime it was starting to lessen the pain a little bit, just so that I could cope with it, and I managed to sleep okay. But this morning I woke up feeling really tired, and I had to drive over to Leamington today, which was about 20 minutes away, to get some work done on the car. And it says on the box of tramadol, you know, may cause drowsiness. If it does, don't drive. So I thought to myself, well, I either take the painkillers and cancel the car appointment and stay here, or I have to go over there and drive and not take the painkillers. So I didn't have them this morning. I took the car over to get the car done, and I've been in increasing pain during the day. It's been horrible, and this evening I've just been beside myself again with it. It's just been awful. But one of the things I just wanted to share with you, and you know, those of you with fibromyalgia will know this, and you know, is that it is a choice. You know, sometimes we have to choose whether we take the painkillers or whether we get on with life and do stuff. And often, you know, with fibro, it is a choice. It is a case of choices, choosing one thing or another. Some people put it in an analogy of spoons. I don't really, I'm not a fan of that analogy, but I do understand it. If you don't know it, look it up, fibromyalgia and spoons, and it'll explain it to you. But basically the theory is along the lines of, you know, we have so many spoonfuls of energy per day, and we have to decide what we choose those, what we spend those spoonfuls of energy on. So for a normal person who doesn't have fibro or chronic pain or chronic fatigue, you know, you kind of have unlimited, to an extent, energy, really. You can do whatever you like. But with somebody with fibro or ME or chronic fatigue, excuse me, you have to make decisions. You know, am I going to have a shower today, or am I going to the shopping? You know, for me, that's a regular decision I have to make, because very often I don't have the energy to do both. It's either or. I can do the shopping or I can have a shower, but I haven't got the energy to do both. You know, and that's a really common kind of decision thing that people with fibro have to make. And yeah, it's I just guess it's one of those struggles that we get used to. But so yeah, this week I've really struggled with even having a shower. Struggled with not just having a shower, but the effort it takes to get dried and dressed afterwards. To most people, having a shower is a daily thing that you probably don't even think twice about. But when you've got something like chronic fatigue or fibro or ME, it can take all the energy that you have just to do that, and you're completely exhausted by the end of it. So yeah, that was something I wanted to share about. I'm just checking my notes here because my mind's gone blank again. Oh my gosh, even they're not helping me. I've mentioned most of the things that are on my sheet. So yeah, it's probably nearly time to go now, actually. But just a couple of things I wanted to share with you was that the awareness event last week was really successful, and we bombarded the newspaper and the radio and everything we could, and as a result of it, I think it's been really positive. A lot more people have heard more about fibromyalgia, understand more, and quite a few more people have joined the Facebook group, which is great because it means we're reaching and being able to help more people. So I'm really, really pleased about that. So if you helped to in any way to promote that last week, thank you. Yeah, I also had amazing feedback from the YouTube stuff that I've been doing, which was quite a surprise to me, but apparently people have been enjoying that, so we'll keep doing that. Yeah, some people have said to me, you know, how do I stay so bubbly most of the time and happy and, you know, positive? Because I'm always saying to people, well, you've got to be positive, you know, you've got to push through and keep smiling. And there's two things I wanted to share with you, two tricks. Well, not necessarily tricks, but I think one is a trick. The first one's a trick, is have lots of stuff to make me laugh. I have a Pinterest board of funny memes and jokes and just funny pictures and stuff like that. And anytime I feel a bit low or a bit kind of, I look through that, and before long, before I know it, I'm laughing out loud. And I love to laugh. I love stuff that makes me laugh. So yeah, that's a good tip. If anybody ever sees me having a down day and feeling low, make me laugh. But actually, on a more serious note, and on a deeper note as well, something else that really gets me through every day is my faith. I'm a Christian, and my faith in God and my trust in God really, really helps me through and encourages me. And you know, reading Bible verses that encourage me really kind of keep me going and spur me on. So yeah, that's two things I wanted to share with you today. I'm going to sign off there because it's nearly 15 minutes, but I will speak to you again soon. And between now and then, take care, have fun, keep smiling. Bye.